In today's brief video, I want to share with you guys 10 benefits of quitting smoking weed that I experienced. And each of these benefits kind of go hand in hand with one another. And I'm going to try and present them in a way that you probably haven't heard before. Now, please keep in mind, I also quit nicotine, stimulants, and adult media content. So these benefits were probably obtained from a mixture of getting away from each of those substances, not just cannabis. Now, if you're struggling with any of that stuff, and you want to learn more about the Addiction Mindset Recovery Coaching programs, both paid and free programs, be sure to check out the links in the pinned comment and the video description at the end of today's video. Benefit number one, which was pretty much immediate, was more money in my bank account. Not spending money on weed, not spending co-pays on doctor visits related to my declining physical and mental health from my cannabis addiction instantly resulted in more money in my bank account. And it wasn't just the money that I saved that I was spending on cannabis, but that was then money that I wound up later investing into not only the stock market, but future business ventures, side hustles, other entrepreneurial things like that. So not only did I save money from quitting smoking weed, not only was I saving money that I was spending on mental health professionals and other doctors, largely related to my weed addiction, but I was also able to take that money that I saved and I was able to invest it appropriately and make myself some more money. That included buying a camera when I first started YouTube several years ago, buying a microphone when I first started TikTok several years ago. Okay, benefit number two that I noticed since quitting smoking weed was improved physical health. I was suffering from psychosis and I was also suffering from a condition called Cannabinoid Hyperemesis Syndrome. And I was experiencing rapidly declining physical health. This declining physical health had a negative impact on almost every aspect of my life. It negatively impacted my mental health. It negatively impacted my job and in turn my financial health. It played a large role in many of my broken relationships that I had in the past. So benefit number two, improved physical health. Without a doubt, getting away from the carts, getting away from smoking, my physical health improved. I got myself in the gym more. I got myself outside walking more, and that's been a huge benefit. Now, my physical health also improved because I was no longer smoking at night. So I used to get the munchies despite having lost a lot of weight throughout Cannabinoid Hyperemesis Syndrome. I used to eat like garbage. And since quitting smoking weed, my nutrition has significantly improved. Just all around, my nutrition has improved. And there's a few reasons for why that is, which we'll talk about later on. I've also experienced significantly improved mental health. As I started to get in a better situation financially, as I started to get in a better situation physically, that translated to better relationships, and that translated to improved mental health. And improved mental health plays a role in almost every other aspect of a person's life. When I quit smoking weed, my mental health got better. Benefit number four, business. I noticed that my business went up. I've always been an entrepreneur, even throughout my cannabis addiction, and I started to perform so much better in business and in my side hustles. I have chiropractic offices. I have social media channels. We have an addiction recovery coaching business. This year, we're launching a cleaning business. We have a supplement company, which is designed to help people quit smoking weed, quit using nicotine, kick it, crave less chewing gum. You can learn more about our products designed to help you quit. They're nicotine-free, cannabis-free. In the video description or right here on YouTube Shopping, I put links for that. But my business improved dramatically. And the reason for that is simple. When I had more money in the bank, I was able to reinvest that money into my business because I wasn't spending it on weed. When I was spending less time battling physical health problems and mental health problems, I was able to focus that better physical health and better mental health into optimizing how I perform on a professional level, okay? And that's where I saw a benefit in business. Benefit number five, improved sleep. I went for years thinking that cannabis was helping me with sleep and it would help me get asleep, but it completely wrecked my REM sleep or my dream sleep. And REM sleep is where you are able to process the events that have occurred throughout the course of a day, a month, or the last several years of your life. REM sleep is like a detox for your brain. It's where your brain copes. It's where your brain makes sense of the world that it's experiencing. And I had been starving myself of REM sleep for years. I was constantly sleep deprived, even though I thought I was sleeping. So now, with improved sleep, because I started to experience deep sleep and REM sleep and all that stuff, I believe that it's that improved quality of sleep that also resulted in better physical health, resulted in better mental health. It resulted in more energy, waking up more energized each day to go perform in my career, to go perform as a family man, whatever it is that I need energy for each day. So improved sleep, which led to benefit number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is improved energy levels. When you're sleeping better, when you're eating better, when you're exercising, when you're not inhaling a drug, your energy goes up. Now, I think what's important, and what I think each of you guys comment below if you want to, could ask yourself, is what are you capable of with increased energy? What is it that you find yourself too burnt out to do each day? Is it cleanliness around your house? Is it self-care practices? Is it work related? Is it relationship related? What could you do with more energy? That energy resulted from quitting weed because my sleep improved, my financial stress decreased because I had more money, my physical health improved, right? All of these things led to more energy. Now, benefit number 7, better use of my time. When I would smoke weed, I would find myself scrolling mindlessly on my phone, consuming not only adult media content, but social media content. I would spend time going to buy cannabis from the plug, or in today's world, you're going to your local shop, right? Think about and then the time that you spend high, just doing whatever it is you're doing when you're high. That time, that reclaiming of time has been a game changer when it has come to my business, when it has come to my relationships, when it has come to my physical health and mental health. When you are being productive, for most people, you tend to feel best. When you're being unproductive, you tend to feel crappy. So maximizing my time and making the best use of my time, whether it be working or spending time with my kids or my wife or, significant other, or just doing other things that I enjoy, hobbies that I want to be doing, target shooting, marketing, just walking outside. That reclaiming of time has been another massive benefit. And time is the one thing in life that you can't get back. You can get back money. You can get back physical health. You can kind of try and, catch up on sleep. You can fix a failing business in many cases, but you can't reclaim your time back. So having an appreciation of time has been huge. And I've learned if you don't respect time is not going to respect you. If you don't respect your own use of your time, don't expect anyone else to respect that either. Okay? So time is a big one. Benefit number 8, relationships. As you could imagine, when you have better physical health, when you have better mental health, when you have more money in the bank account that allows you to go do the things that you want to do, that could be going on a date, going out to dinner, taking your family on a trip, when you have more energy, when you're sleeping better and you're able to process your day-to-day experiences, this all results in better relationships. I could not hold a stable relationship in active addiction, and this is common for many people, right? Because no matter what, no matter how in love I was, no matter what things I had going on in that relationship, I was always focused on one thing, and that was, when am I going to consume cannabis again? When am I going to consume nicotine again? When am I going to get a chance to watch adult media content? My relationships significantly improved since quitting cannabis because I reclaimed all of those other things, which all feed into a better relationship. And I could even argue my communication skills and my articulation with words has significantly improved, which is so important in a relationship. The ability to communicate, the ability to be present. That's so important. And cannabis would rob those things from me and in turn damage my relationships. Benefit number 9, I have significantly healthier and better coping skills. I am able to go through an event, either good or bad, and I am able to process that event without running to weed, without trying to escape. When you are constantly trying to escape, you're not facing the things that you likely need to be facing, and that in turn over time does make a person weaker. When you face these things, when you go through events, and when you avoid reaching for a drug, in a way it makes you stronger. It makes you more resilient. It makes you more determined. My coping skills and my ability to deal with both exciting things and tragic things has significantly improved, and I believe that I'm able to better manage these things and cope better because I have better physical health, because I have better mental health, because I have more money in the bank, which gives me access to other resources that I may need to help me through certain things in life. So coping skills have significantly improved, and look, I have less crap to cope with now that I'm not suffering from addiction, right? I used to have to cope with the idea that I didn't have money. I used to have to cope with these broken relationships. I used to have to cope with a lot of health problems that were directly related to my substance use. Coping significantly improved, and the amount of BS that I have to cope with has also gone down since quitting cannabis. Benefit number 10. I no longer procrastinate like I used to. I'm much more inclined and much quicker to take action. Okay? A lot of times throughout my cannabis addiction, I would say, well, when I smoke, I get these great ideas and I'm super creative and all this stuff. But I would procrastinate. I had no follow through. I had no action. So I could have 1,000,000 good ideas, 1,000 good ideas, but if I didn't act on any of them, it didn't matter. And what would happen is I would get started and things would pile up. I would get started and things would pile up. I would procrastinate on everything. And what does procrastination lead to? Increased stress, increased anxiety, increased amounts of depression, right? What does procrastination lead to? A loss of income. Perhaps it leads to damaged relationships, procrastinating that difficult conversation that you need to have with a husband or a wife or a child or a family member. Procrastination in any realm is usually not a good thing. And since quitting cannabis, my procrastination has significantly decreased and my ability to take action has significantly increased. And again, what does that result in? Better mental health, better physical health, a prosperous business, better finances. I'm not procrastinating. I'm not dealing with the stress of procrastination, which can suck the energy out of a person. So better energy levels. I can fall asleep easier at night because I'm not going to bed with 1,000,000 things on my mind. You see how each of these 10 benefits are intertwined. Now listen, I want you to experience these same benefits when you quit. So we have a few options for you. One, we have our Kick It Crave Less Chewing Gum Supplement. That's a great product to help jumpstart your quitting journey. It's designed nicotine-free, cannabis-free, stimulant-free. It's designed to help ease stress and anxiety and reduce cravings while you're quitting. It's a great product, KSM 66 ashwagandha and N-acetylcysteine. We have one-on-one coaching programs. That's a private one-on-one session with myself where I'll help you develop a plan to quit, help you develop the mindset necessary to quit. It's a one-on-one session. Then we have our Addiction Mindset School community. It's a $27 a month community where I will interact with you directly inside the DMs, on community forums, and then we host live Zoom calls in there for the group on topics ranging from quitting social media to quitting cannabis to building an online business and talking about side hustles. It's a lot more than your average 12-step Marijuana Anonymous or Alcoholic Anonymous program. We cover so much more, and that's only $27 a month. You can learn about all those things with the links in the pinned comment or the links in the video description. Don't procrastinate. Do something. Don't do nothing.